Hey guys, I'm Kristin Samuelson, Managing Editor for RedEye, and I have here with us today Eric Hutchinson. He is playing the Park West in Chicago. How you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good. Okay, so we have a couple quirky questions for Eric, but then also we're going to be heading into a little game that he has, yay, agreed to play with us. So just to start it off, the first burning question I have for you is, had you ever watched Grey's Anatomy before you knew that your song was going to be premiering that season?
Great question. Yeah, I like Grey's Anatomy, and I used to love watching it. It used to be on Sunday nights, is that right?
Yes.
I really liked it on Sunday night. It was a nice, like, end of the week. I get what's called the Sunday night blues.
I also like the Sunday night blues.
Yeah, you need something to take the edge off, and Grey's Anatomy used to be that thing for me.
Me too.
Now it's just heroin.
That's a good alternative. Did you ever cry at Grey's Anatomy?
I don't know, I may have. Yeah.
Maybe you should have.
Back in the day.
So I've seen, tell me if I'm wrong, you've not been on Jimmy Fallon yet, right?
No.
Okay.
I'm trying.
But you've done Kimmel.
Did Kimmel, did Conan 3 times, Leno, Craig Ferguson, who's gone now. Trying to get on Fallon, though, that'd be fun.
Okay, well, if you were to be on Fallon, you know how he does all the quirky games?
Yeah.
What do you think your game would be?
I'd like to try the lip sync challenge, I guess, or I actually have another game that I saw someone play that I'm like, why are they not doing this on Fallon?
What?
And that's this one where like you have someone else use your hands and you have to like make breakfast and stuff like that, and it's, that's what I'm gonna pitch when I'm on the show. Okay, all right.
Maybe we can do it now and show him how good you are at it, and then he'll be like, I need to have Eric Hutchinson on my show.
Maybe,
right.
Maybe.
We'll save that if we have a little time at the end.
Perfect.
Okay, so you have, like, I think a lot of people, at least I've read before, that you are happy when you make other people happy with your music.
Yeah, I'd say so.
And even though sometimes you write about maybe a little bit darker stuff, you still do it in a way that's upbeat and it still makes people jive along, makes people happy.
Yeah, I just feel like when I'm writing songs, if I'm not tapping my foot, I get bored really quickly, so the songs tend to be upbeat, you know. Okay.
Where do you go to get your, like, happy place? Other than Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, I don't, food, some people would call me a foodie. I'm so much of a foodie, I don't even like that term, foodie. But I just spend a lot of time thinking about where I'm going to eat. I get most of my energy and my inspiration from food.
Okay. Like, what's your favorite meal?
I don't know, I often talk about what's like your execution meal, you know, like...
Last Supper?
Yeah, you're being executed. What's the last? They can make anything they want. I think I'd probably go with a Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh.
Just because you'd feel good and you'd want to die after you're finished eating, you know?
Just like fall asleep forever.
Yeah, or a huge Indian meal. Like a all-you-can-eat Indian buffet that afterwards I'm just like, bring it on. Kill me now.
God. We were talking to some of your bandmates about what you guys are going to eat on the road for Thanksgiving. Because you don't have to perform that night, right?
We do not, because nobody would come. The people that show up for the Thanksgiving show, you do not want to do that show for them.
What are you guys going to eat for Thanksgiving dinner?
I did a lot of research because it was hard, because we're going to be sort of we're in no man's land, and the closest thing is Salt Lake City, so we're going to go there. And I found a place that supposedly does a pretty good dinner.
Really?
So we'll see. We'll be all together. It's my first time being on tour on Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So.
All right.
But a few years ago, I was in the Thanksgiving Day parade.
Ooh, playing on a float.
On a huge turkey float. And it was it was one of the best things I've ever done in my life. It was great.
That's cool. Are you gonna ever get to do that again?
I keep asking. They're like, no, one time, dude. You get the turkey float. Stop getting greedy.
What was your home life growing up in DC, right?
Yeah I'd say broken, battered.
Clearly led you to these upbeat songs that you know, right?
I had a pretty musical family, and I was the oldest of 4, and so from the very beginning I was kind of corralling my brothers and sisters and my neighbors into like doing plays and making music and fake radio shows and stuff like that.
That's cool.
Kind of always been bossing people around, and now I do it with really great musicians.
What was like your radio show topic?
It was like shock jock morning radio kind of stuff. Okay. And we'd play songs and record it, so one of these days I'll post it.
You should.
I don't think so.
I think if anything's going to get you on Fallon, it's going to be that radio show.
Yes, absolutely.
I just had one final question for you. Okay, toured with One Republic.
Correct.
How often did they get asked if they were One Direction?
I toured them before One Direction was around, so it wasn't that much. But
okay.
whenever anyone asks us when we're on tour what band we are, because we roll in and people know instantly we're a band, I always say we're One Republic.
Okay. And your reaction is?
And their reaction is cool. And then we go along our way, because that's what, you know, that's what it is. Like, all you want to know what the band is. If it's too intense of a band, if I say we're U2, then people are going to go crazy.
Right.
They're going to want to know where Bono is. So.
Well, one last question.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly Clarkson, you were on tour with her.
No one thought she was One Direction.
No? Okay, all right. Did you ever play an American Idol-esque game with her?
When I was on tour with Kelly Clarkson, which was a long time, it was like almost 6 months, I would go out every night and sing a Michael Jackson song with her on stage. Ooh. We would do Rock With You, and it was very intimidating. Yeah. You know, I like to think I have a powerful voice, but it's not till you're up there, standing on stage with going line for line with the first American Idol, that you get a little overpowered. So that's the closest we got to an American Idol type game. Except sometimes we would, like, you know, rent a Jetta and then run around in fast motion and clean it and drink Pepsi or something. So, you know.
Do you what's your most exciting song to sing tonight?
I just really love getting to do all these songs. It's like my third album's out. There's a nice mix of all the albums in the show. To me, there's no filler anymore. We can kind of just, it's just a high energy show the whole way, and I just love getting to, like, keep hitting. And so I don't know, I like all of it, but we close the show with the song Forever. That's on my new album, and it's almost sort of EDM-esque. Cool. And it's a lot of fun. I go out in the crowd and dance and throw confetti, and
sweet.
It's a party. It's a prom night crammed into 3.5 minutes.
All right. Okay, do you want to play the game for Jimmy?
Let's try it.
What should we make then?
Oh no, that game is not going to work right now. You need smocks and props.
All right, that game will hold off for you, Jimmy Fallon. Wait for it. He's going to be a really good guest for you. But you will do this fun, depressing, turned upbeat song game with me?
We're going to try it.
Okay.
We're going to try it. I used to play Hallelujah a lot, so maybe we could try that one here.
Let's do it.
You just want me to make it sound upbeat.
I want you to, you're Eric Hutchinsonizing this song. No pressure.
I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. Oh, do ya? Well, it goes like this: to the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major left. Baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Does it sound upbeat enough? Nice
that
harmonies.
Sounds very...
Just sneaking harmonies in here.
You know, I just have to do it. This is very upbeat, I think.
Alright, one more verse. Here we go. Well, your faith was strong, but you needed proof. Saw her bathing on the roof. Her beauty and the moonlight overthrew ya. She tied you to her kitchen chair. She broke your throne and she cut your hair. From your lips she drew the hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
That was very upbeat. Thank you.
That was pretty upbeat. So you practiced all these harmonies today too? You just threw that in there.
I just like harmonizing. Yeah.
You're good. It's not my favorite Simon and Garfunkel song, but...
Do you have a favorite? We could do that.
Yeah, but those are the upbeat ones. Oh, creeping. I mean, nothing's happier than reggae.
Ooh, that could be good.
seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains with the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more, people talking without speaking. Page turns and voices never shared. No one there disturbed the sound of silence. That was sort of upbeat.
That was upbeat. It was way more upbeat than Second Rough. Thank you. We don't have to do more. I know you have to like actually go put on a show now.
I do have a show to do.
Is there anything you want to leave Chicago last remarks with? Like, we love your pizza, or, you know.
We love your pizza.
Well, you can't steal the one I gave you.
Okay, got it. No, if I could be serious for a second,
Okay.
I've been playing Chicago for a long time, and I really appreciate everyone who comes out to the shows. I used to play Zorbas, and I started from just an opening act, and then I would come back, and I would be thrilled with 20 people, which is about how many people we have in this room right now. And to have a full house of real fans out there every time we come back means a lot to me. So thank you guys for coming out, and if you're not here, screw you. Hopefully you come next time. But yeah, I love playing here.
Awesome. Where can fans find your Pure Fiction?
iTunes, Spotify, any place that you can hear music, I guess.
All right.
And yeah, follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Those are good ways to know what's going on with me.
At Eric Hutchinson.
At Eric Hutchinson.
All right. Thanks, guys.